Is good, ladies and gents. UK Field Ninja back again. Just out and about, smoking up some of this. Good times. Anyway, yeah, so I've been away a little bit of time. Not had overly much choice in that matter, so had to go and do some bits and pieces. So I've been around to actually do anything. And yeah, so hope everyone is doing alright. I've been kind of trying to keep up with everything, but with everything that I've had going on, I've been in places where there is no internet connection, so or very, very limited connection. So I've been trying my best to keep up with comments and what everyone else is up to. It does come out quite quick and fast, so yeah, it takes a bit of time to catch up. So mad respect to everyone who's been watching and for all the comments. Quite a lot of really good ideas, and you're gonna have to excuse me for shout outs to the comments, because I can't remember all the names of everyone. Some really good tips that was given was about using rooting powder, mixing it up in some water, and then giving that to the plants to boost their root growth. That was awesome. I didn't even think of that, and it's so obvious, like so obvious. I mean, if the rooting powder roots a plant from its stem, then what is it actually going to do to it on the actual roots themselves? It's going to make them go crazy. So yeah, I'm going to go pick up some rooting powder for that. Some of the other comments was like to grow in pots. I can only say, you'll have to go and watch back the other videos to see what it is that I'm doing, because it's a whole series. Each video isn't unique in itself. It follows along the rest of it. So you'd have to watch them back. Lots of people from all over the world is watching too, man. So mad respect to the world. All coming along, joining in. I've seen a lot of new channels popping up as well. So I'll as we go along, I'll have to take some time out and sit down and write some things down on paper, so I can give like proper shout outs to the new channels. But what I will do is give a shout out to some of the people that inspired me to start growing. So for the UK, we're looking at Gypsy Grow and watching him do his thing. Mad little garden he's got with the river and everything, really good. Growmaster Yoda obviously being the biggest, or one of the biggest in the UK. Always watch his videos. The indoor stuff, I kind of, mad respect to you. I watch it, and enough respect for what you do on the indoor side, but I love your outdoor stuff, man. Your outdoor stuff is truly inspiring to watch. So yeah, you should go and check his channel out, and I'm sure many people here already are subscribed to his channel. The other one is Outdoor Warriors, and he's been doing it for a few years, and he is on the level of the Gorilla Grow, Real Gorilla Seeds. He's on the same level as them. I wouldn't be surprised in the future if those guys hit him up to get him to come into their collective, just for the mad work that he does. And last season he grew a full-on jungle. So Outdoor Warrior, go have a look at his channel, and he'll show you how to do it all properly, and give you like proper tips and how to mix up soil and all that stuff which I don't do. I'm just like a busker. I put the stuff out there for my own review and music that I listen to, so I listen to the music and all the rest of it. Mad selector on the sound, man. Find those tunes and dig out the gems. I've got plenty. Got more music than there is possible to play in a lifetime, put it that way. But we have to pick out ones, and like that last song from the Poppin' Autos, or the last autos of this season, it does get hard sometimes to pick out tunes and find the right ones, because I don't just think of myself when I'm putting it out. I think about like anyone who's watching it, what they're going to think about it and how it's going to make them feel, man, where it's going to inspire them. Like, but at the same time, it doesn't matter to me if people like it or dislike it. It's immaterial to me. It's my creation. It's like artwork. Put it out there, and people will come and look at it. So yeah, man. Enough respect to all the people who subscribe. All I can say is it's how can I say it, man? It makes me feel good to know there's people out there who feel the same way, because sometimes it does get a bit lonely, and you feel a bit like you're the only one out here. But there's enough people on there who are out thinking the same things. So yeah, all good times. So plans and plans. So yeah, fuckers decided to drive a bulldozer right through my site. Not good. Not good at all. Jokers, man. I haven't been back. I haven't checked on the other site in 2 weeks, so when I go up there, that'll be week 2. All those ones that you've just seen, they are going to be a mission to get out. I'm not going to lie, they're like 2 foot. But the big ones, they're males, obviously. The video is about can you tell the difference, because I sex the seeds. If you can't tell the difference between the females and the males just by having 2 separates, you'll see that the females are very short, they're very feminine in their appearance, just like women are. They're not as big as men. Some are as big as men, and some men are as small as women. So, but on average, you'll see that the males are big, they're bold, they look super like chunky and strong. They're your males. So if you're seeing them in your garden, if you're planting regular seeds, you shouldn't think that they're females. You should actually be thinking, that looks like a male, actually, because the male is trying to get big and tall, because the taller it gets, the further it can spread its pollen. The females don't need that. They just need to be beautiful and lovely. So they do what they do. So from those males, I think I'm going to take 2 of the biggest, nicest ones. So rather than taking out all of that that massive tray of males, which just wouldn't be clever, the sadness is I'm going to have to kill the rest of them, which I don't want to do because they're so pretty to look at, but I can't really do anything more with them. So the 2 nicest ones from there will come out, and then if those ones get found, man, that's it. There's no more seeds from this generation, from this season, and I'll have to revert back to the seeds that I started from this year and start the whole thing again. But I'm going to mix in some other seeds that I've been wanting for some time, but just for whatever reason haven't bought. So that's what the investment will be in for next year. Some good genetics, and try and work them into what I've already got in order to try and make it grow like all this out here. So yeah, back to the plans for revenge of the seed garden. Now, you see, driving that shit through that land and fucking up my grow wasn't the clever thing to do. So I'm going to return the favour. If they don't like Sensimilia and they don't want this plant to grow because they think it's wicked and evil, then I'll give them back something that is wicked and evil. Well, it's not wicked and evil, it just demands respect, and that's the Papaver somniferum, the old poppy. Now, I know there's people on here who have had issues with Poppy because she is a proper fucking bitch and she demands respect. And if you don't respect her, she's gonna tear you up. So, I know quite a lot about the Papaver somniferum, and I have in my yard a whole bunch of very interesting varieties, some quite considerably potent and quite large. And you have to understand it's completely legal to grow these things here. Now, I'm going to give that back to those people who decided to drive a bulldozer through my yard. And I'm going to give them a field of Papaver somniferum of the interesting and strengthy type. And then, well, maybe we might drop a dime and see what they have to say once that's all growing on their yard. So they want to do that to me, I'll give it back to them. Reap what you sow, and so forth. So that's what I'll be putting in the ground for them next year in the season as it gets to time, because it's too late to do it now. So they'll think nothing of it until later on when they start growing a massive opium field. Yeah, massive opium field and legality of it growing in the wild. It's not going to look very much like it's anything legal, put it that way. And then they can have some answers to give to certain people. Yeah, I thought that was fair. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to go down this evening and dig out some more ground, do some bits and pieces. So there might be a fair few videos flying around since I've been away for a little bit of time and not been able to go and check up and do anything like that. So wind's blowing across it. This is coming to an end. So until later on, UKFN Ninja. See you all next time.
No man no bigger than no man. All them a go on and a go long. No matter where you're from, a man is just a man. So hear me sing. All them a pose up, all them a flaws and a design a close up. And when them see you, say them love to push them nose up. Now watch them, cause enough of them a bogus. Pan them in no focus, yow now. Cause when I check out the statistics, enough of them too materialistic. Them said that them a money man, but if them see you hungry, wouldn't even offer you a biscuit. Come in and know who them a worship. Hearty, dirty, but look clean on the surface. No have no purpose in life, them like a mobile phone with no service. Cause you could have a house and a acres of land. No man no bigger than no man. Have a bank account with a couple million. No man no bigger than no man. You coulda live up in a castle and a smoke your cigar, drink champagne and a eat caviar, drive up and down in a big fancy car. But no man no bigger than no man. So hear me sing. Cause me no know who them a pose pan. Me no know who them a brag and them a boast pan. Them only think about themselves, and when you check it out, them no really business but no one. It's like them and them forget. When them have them one pants and them dirty crepe, I catch people yard and a big cigarette before big money start make. Cause you could have a house and a acres of land. No man no bigger than no man. Have a bank account with a couple million. No man no bigger than no man. You coulda live up in a castle and a smoke your cigar, drink champagne and a eat caviar, drive up and down in a big fancy car. But no man no bigger than no man. No for them get rich and switch. Some get money, do them snitch. Come again, and me say no for them a that and them a this, trying to fool the public. Well again, and me say no gangster life them a pick, but I know everybody that fit. You hear me friend? And me say some a try get rich quick, sell them soul like them they a market. Me no in a them, cause me say you could have a house and acres of land. No man no bigger than no man. Have a bank account with a couple million. No man no bigger than no man. You coulda live up in a castle and a smoke your cigar, drink champagne and a eat caviar, drive up and down in a big fancy car. But no man no bigger than no man. Them go on like them are the better man. That's why me no ride with them, they set a man. Them always go on like them are the better one. Cause them a floss and a go on like the boss and a laugh on you like say you are the lesser one. But them not go beg a man. Chop. Whatever man, never you say never man. You better think clever man. Cause life changes like the weather man. So you might just need a brother man. Cause you could have a house and acres of land. No man no bigger than no man. Have a bank account with a couple million. No man no bigger than no man. You coulda live up in a castle and a smoke your cigar, drink champagne and a eat caviar, drive up and down in a big fancy car. But no man no bigger than no man.